My first job, I went from 90,000, and then 5 months later, I job hopped to another company. They put me at $157,000. It was 145 with a $12,000 sign-on bonus. The second time I job hopped, I went to a company where they had my total compensation that was including my base pay, my commission, because at the time I was in tech sales, my base pay, commission, my sign-on bonus, but also my equity. And this is the thing I started learning about. My equity within the company, it had me averaging out at $580,000. So I learned about job hopping, where you're able to increase your salary anywhere between about $25,000 to $50,000 every time you job hop. But the more important thing that I've learned since then is the importance of negotiating equity. I'm sure you're familiar with NVIDIA. They're like one of the top companies in the world right now.
Yes.
Everybody can look this up. NVIDIA, and this goes for a lot of other tech companies as well, but NVIDIA, the majority of NVIDIA's employees, the majority of them are millionaires. And 3/4 of that majority that are millionaires are actually deca-millionaires. They became that because of their equity in the company. And so that's a play that a lot of people don't know about. So again, you know, the six-figure career thing is great, it's wonderful, we celebrate it.
Yeah.
But a lot of our other brothers and sisters, a lot of our Indian brothers and sisters, Asian brothers and sisters, they are aware of the equity play in the tech industry and how you can really scale significantly further. So again, the 100K again is very modest, but there's a lot that we know, as well as through our network, through our guarantees that we have because of our network. We're being able to guarantee people interviews with leaders at major tech companies. Through a lot of that, we're able to do significantly more. But again, to keep it modest, to keep it conservative, we just say 100K.
So when we're talking about equity within the company, equity is not tangible unless it's different in the tech industry. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Equity is more so of stocks towards, you know, retirement, et cetera. Or in the tech company, can you cash in that equity every year?
Yeah, so great question, great question. So equity is two sides of it. There's if your company is public already, you get stock.
Yeah.
But then there is another form of equity where if your company isn't public. Either way, most companies, now when you get your offer letter, now this is one thing that we teach people, is not just negotiating your salary, but also looking at the equity. When you get your offer letter, most tech companies, they're not just gonna mention the salary they're gonna pay you and a sign-on bonus, but also they'll usually mention the equity you'll get paid. A lot of people don't know they can negotiate their equity. And so the equity of most tech companies, they have what's called a vesting period, which usually means, hey, you have to just stay at this company for this long, and then if you stay here for, let's say, a year, you get this percentage of your equity. If you stay here for 2 years, you get this larger percentage. And usually the average full vesting period to get 100% of your equity is usually around 4 years. So, for example, one of my colleagues, everybody's talking about crypto right now, which is incredible, which is wonderful. I got some investments in crypto, it's great.
Especially XRP, right?
Oh, yes, XRP is going crazy.
Facts.
Perfect example.
Right.
A lot of people don't know this. The company that owns XRP, they're called Ripple. They're a tech company.
Yep.
So Ripple, one of my colleagues, he's 27 years old, he's a millionaire, he works in tech. What he did, and he put me onto this game about a year ago. What he did, he started noticing the crypto market and what was happening. There's the lawsuit that Ripple just won, the lawsuit against the SEC. Either way, just to kind of keep it simple for people, he started choosing to work at crypto tech companies. And so the cool thing is that when he got on at Ripple, aside from his high six-figure salary, they also gave him 70,000 XRP tokens. Now, for those that don't understand what that means, at the time when he started at the tech company, XRP was valued at 20 cents. So do the math, 20 cents times 70,000. Now, fast forward to today, he's still at the company. XRP right now is now trading around about $2.40, $2.30, $2.40.
As of today, $2.30.
Yeah, so as of today, $2.30. So if you do the math, literally that $70,000 of stock that he has in XRP, or not 70,000, that 70,000 tokens of XRP that was at 20 cents, now it's over $800,000. So he's sitting on over $800,000. Now, a lot of people are theorizing that XRP is gonna go up to $5 or $10. So he's about to clear over $1 million. But even if you just take what he has currently, what he's sitting on in the company, and his over 200K tech salary, and his sign-on bonus, he has over $1 million a year. Now, going back to the vesting period, because there's whispers that Ripple is probably about to go public pretty soon. Basically, they're gonna, sell themselves, go public. Ripple did tell everyone at their company, hey, look, you can't sell your stock, you can't sell your crypto just yet. They said if you want to sell your crypto, you have to kind of like talk to us, go through a process. But again, Ripple is a unique situation. XRP is a unique situation. In most cases at tech companies, if he would have hit that 2-year period like he's already hit, he will be able to cash out on that $800,000+ that he's sitting on. So yeah, so again, this is a play that a lot of people in tech have been running, but they don't share about this and talk about this. You know, a lot of people that look like us, we're just excited just to get, $100,000, $150,000 job in tech, which is beautiful. But a lot of our other brothers and sisters, our Indian brothers and sisters, Asian brothers and sisters, they are aware of the equity play, where they're not just looking at the salary. Many times they'll take a slight pay cut and negotiate that equity, because they know in 2 years and 4 years, whether the company's public, whether it's private, whatever, they know that that's how they get to those millions of dollars is through the equity.
All right, family. Let's have a real conversation here real quick before we get back to today's show. We're about to move into 2025, and as we're moving into 2025, I want you to really and seriously think about this. If something happened to you today, would your family be financially secure tomorrow? One goal you may not have on your resolution list, but absolutely should, is life insurance. And Ethos, my friends, can make it very simple for you. You see, with Ethos, you can get a quote, a free quote, in seconds, apply in minutes, and in most cases be covered the same day. It's 100% online, no medical exams, and super affordable. For me, this isn't just about insurance. It's about building generational wealth and protecting the ones we love the most. Think about your kids, your spouse, your parents, your loved ones. Ethos makes sure that they will not struggle financially when you pass. Whether it's covering mortgage, replacing lost income, or helping your kids achieve their dreams, life insurance is your way to create a legacy. I don't want you to wait until it's too late. The sooner you sign up, the more affordable it is. Head to the link below to get your personalized free quote, protect your family, and start building your legacy with Ethos today. Listen to me, family. Look at me before we get back to today's show. Go to anthonyoneal.com/life insurance. Get a free quote today. It will take you minutes that could change the rest of your loved one's life. I promise you. Go to anthonyoneal.com/life insurance. Just click the link in today's show notes. All right, let's get back to the show.
The gameplay you just taught right now is insane, because I think a lot of people are not getting this information when it comes to tech.
Yeah.
They're only looking at, okay, I get to work from home, I get unlimited time off, and I'm making $100,000 a year.
Yeah.
But when it comes to building wealth, I'm always teaching this. Everything is all about what's the strategy and what is the strategic play to build wealth. So it's not just what you're doing today. It's about what can you have access to tomorrow.
Yeah.
And that's where that equity play comes into play. Is that it sets you up to where now, what you just said, the 27-year-old, his net worth is over $1 million, but simply because of his XRP.
Yeah.
And so at the time of us recording this, and this, 'cause I know some of y'all gonna say, wait a minute, you said today, and this show came out in January. We recorded this in December, just so y'all know this. At the time of us recording this in December, XRP was at $2.30. Now, I don't know where it's gonna be at the time of the release of this show. So people, I don't want y'all checking us like, wait, it's not XRP is no, it's not there, da. Now I get you. I understand. I'm thinking. But now at this time, he's worth $800,000 just from the XRP play.
Yeah,
right?
just from that.
And so I remember buying some XRP, man, and I bought it, early. My little brother hit me up and said, bro, you need to get on this XRP. And I'm sitting here like, oh, I'm happy. And then let it get to $10. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna cash out though.
Yeah.
If it get to $10, if it get to 5 or 10, anything above 5, I'm probably gonna cash out.
You got to do at least a partial cash out.
I got to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got to run that play. But the fact that a tech company is giving their employees equity like that is wealth.
Yeah.
And that is something that I pray one day I can do within my company, is give equity of the company. Because there are ways you could do that. But I really love that. And so inside of your scale and tech boot camp, is this a boot camp? Because here's my problem with boot camps, man. And we're at the beginning of the year. A lot of people watching this show right now are saying, you know what, I'm looking for something different. Last month in December, they rocked out with us and went through a Start Stronger webinar to where this year they want to start 2025 completely 100% strong.
Yeah.
Right. Coming up in a few days, we're all going to be praying for increase. So they're coming together saying, yo, I want to increase. I want to feel like I'm having an increased year this year. And so this is right on time. Right. But the problem that I have with some boot camps out there that I won't name, they overpromise and underdeliver.
Yeah.
And they get people excited and they don't get a job in a year or 2 years. Yeah. What makes scale in tech different from everything else?
Yeah, so great question. So to your point, that's actually why we launched Scale in Tech. Because the past couple of years, even myself, you know, I've recommended people to countless different boot camps, some really great, some okay. The ones that aren't even on those levels, I don't recommend them, don't talk about them anymore. Nevertheless, seeing about 7 out of 10 people getting tech careers through the boot camps, what would happen is those 3 out of 10, more often than not, they would end up coming to me, either booking me for a coaching call or doing some type of consultation with me. And I started to notice time and time again over the past couple of years what was lacking from some of these different boot camps. And I started to notice things that I was aware of that many of these boot camp founders weren't aware of. And so over time, I was like, okay, I only have but so much time in my life for me to do like coaching call after coaching call after coaching call.
Yeah.
And so I realized the resources that I have and that Scale in Tech has are resources that these other boot camps they just are not able to have. Wow. One of those things being just the sheer size of our audience in Tech is the New Black's connections. So of course, Scale in Tech is the boot camp. Tech is the New Black is ultimately the parent platform. And through that, we have connections with tens of thousands of techies. We have a large network, hundreds of tech recruiters that we're connected with. Wow. We have the largest tech career community out of all the boot camps. Our community is over 5,000 people of an ongoing community with constant referrals. Yeah. Literally, I got off the plane probably about 2 hours ago before I came here, checked our Discord, and there were 2 different job referrals that people in the community posted about from their company that's hiring. People announcing mass hirings within their company, doing internal referrals that are constantly happening. So one is our large network, our large community. 2, we're able to do actual interview guarantees. Now again, we can't do a job guarantee. And I always tell people, don't ever trust a boot camp that says they're doing a job guarantee. Because usually that's just a way just to try to get people to sign up. But what we are actually able to do is we're actually able to do interview guarantees. The reason why is because, again, through our large network, we have partners with tech recruiters, hiring managers, and others where, and I'm gonna just say it straight up, like we pay them to interview people that are within our program. So now, of course, people have to like perform at a certain level in the program. They have to score over 85% in the program. So that way we're able to recommend them to those partners because it's for people to be able to get jobs through it. So those are 2 things that we do that's pretty unique. The other aspect is our instructors. So our instructor, specifically for our AI QA program, our instructor actually did our program to get in the tech industry. So he did our program, got in tech, has been crushing it and killing it. We updated the program with AI training. He's currently going through his AI specialist training. And also we have 2 AI specialists that are part of our team where we're able to train people, not just when it comes to the role in tech, but also with AI as it relates to that role in tech, because we want to make sure that people are ahead of the industry and ahead of the industry trends.